Hey everyone, Still Human here with episode 4 of Stop Throwing, Start Growing. And in this episode, we're talking about the Open Division. After turning it down in its last season, I decided I wanted to join an Open Division team to help hone my skills in a more competitive and faster-paced environment. In return, this definitely has made a huge impact on my solo queue experience after just the tryouts alone, but I'll hold off on that for now. The team I'll be playing on is hosted by a Discord group known as the Gem Community. This is a server where teams of all different skills get scrim, coaching, and competitive experience in the Open Division. My team is called the Weekend Warriors. I can't scrim during the week due to my long teaching hours at work, so Green Havoc helped me put a team together for people who also favor a similar schedule, and we got quite a turnout. It was good to be in a group again where I could use comms and really try to enable my team to victory. There was some really good synergy among a few of the players too, and it'll be nice to see who made it on the team in a few days. So how will playing in the Open Division help me in solo queue? Truth be told, the playstyles are going to be very different. In solo queue, not everyone plays with the same strategy in mind, and you have to find out who is worth enabling on your team. However, the Open Division games are much more intense and fast-paced compared to my solo queue games. After 2 afternoons of participating in Open Division tryouts, I did some solo ranked games later on in the weekend, and everything felt very slowed down and easier to read. I even managed to win 5 games back-to-back after that massive losing streak I went on in the previous season. This was my experience after just 1 weekend of tryouts. Green Havoc has an even more active role in the Open Division where he coaches, performs analyst duties, and plays on a GM team. Let's see how his experience has pushed him in his ranked play.
Hey everybody, Green Havoc here. Yeah, I've been working with the Gem community for a little under a year. We're about to have our year anniversary, if you will. And I started off at one of the lower level teams, low light. It was the Diamond team. And it really sparked my passion for just doing more in the Overwatch scene. I became a caster and an analyst and coaching work, and I really just started to level on more Overwatch in different areas other than just playing. And for a while, I didn't even touch ranked until I just had this moment where I looked at some of my other teammates who were playing ranked more than I was, and they were climbing, and I was becoming kind of the lower member on the team, and it made me feel like I was maybe holding them back. So I wanted to see where I was in the ladder. And then I realized as I went back to ranked that because I had been spending so much time looking at Overwatch, understanding Overwatch, talking about Overwatch, and the speed of the scrims, even at just the diamond level, that when I went back and played in ranked, the game felt like it was in slow motion. The idea of making the right decision in a right moment or understanding rotations or positioning just felt so simple. And on top of that, the caliber of play was so much easier to deal with because I was used to teams working together. So in the split up random environment, I knew how to pick my battles to really claim a large amount of progress for myself. And I stayed diamond for a few seasons, though I never really tried to climb too high. My peak was sitting at about 3,300 until I just had this moment where I want Masters. And I had been casting for about 6 months at this point, and I decided to go for it. And climbing to Masters, I did it in about a week. And it was such an interesting feeling for me as I really just realized how achievable that kind of goal was. And I took it to a whole nether level in my next season. It was a season, I believe, 13 for me, where I finally hit I hit Masters. And then in season 14, I hit Grandmasters. And not on one of my accounts, but on 2. And I hit on a 3rd account, I hit Masters. So I had 3 accounts above the 3,500 level, and it just felt great. And a lot of it came from the fact that I was doing so many just different drills with Still Human, or casting with different people from Broadcast GG, or working within my scrim groups in the Gem community. I now run and captain a 4K team. We're about 4.2. I help manage 2 other 4K teams and a plethora of Diamond and Platinum teams. And we're working on putting together a low Masters team as well at the moment. It's been a blast working with tons of different players, trying to understand the game at different levels. And if you really want to get better at Overwatch and you really want to take your game to the next level, you should look for a community. If you want to, check out mine. It's the Gem community. Well, I am one of the moderators, and I help lead the Open Division side of management. So if that's what you want, you'll be working directly with me. And I hope to one day work with you. Like I said, I truly do like working with anyone who wants to get better at the game, from gold and silver all the way up to the upper levels of GM. It's a lot of fun, and that is the best advice I could give you. So you really want to get better, find a community that cares, and learn how to do some VOD reviews. And we'll talk about that in a later lesson. Anyway, guys, that's how you stop throwing and start growing.
So that's it for this episode. If you've been enjoying this series, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. I'm still human, and I'll see you on the battlefield.